Okay, this is Fear the Dark, solo horror skirmish war game by David Fernandez. This is scene 1 of scenario 2, our second video, and hopefully the videography is a little better. Luckily, this mission, you can jump right into the mission because there is no choose your own adventure at the beginning. It starts from a scene, and then afterwards, you get to play the choose your own adventure parts. Okay, so for this mission, it looks like the players are on the Lost Road. There was some narrative that came into this where there's a girl on the road, which we actually have to put there. And looks like they knocked her off the road, and there's some gangsters. I don't have any gangster miniatures, and since I'm kind of in a more modern time frame, I got some, just like some random survivalist looking thug people. They have no weapons. All their weapons are in the car. One of them does have a knife. This guy has a knife, and he's the one with the higher melee combat as well. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna build our Warband deck. 1, 2, 3 Warband people. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the players, and then we are gonna randomly do one of these. So let's go ahead and pick that one. All right, don't look.
I won't.
All right, so okay, give it a good shuffle. I want you to pause it. Okay, giving this a good shuffle, we're going to see who gets to go first. So we're going to go first with the enemy's warband. Now, there was a piece where the characters deploy next to their own car. One of them makes a strength test with a D10. If successful, they get a tire iron bar from the fence. So we're going to, I didn't put a fence down. I don't think I have a fence model at handy. So we're going to say Laura might have a tire iron at hand. So we're going to roll. Her strength is less than, her strength is
6.
3. So she does not make that. She does not get the tire iron.
Oh, man.
That's okay. Okay, so now it's the enemy's warband. Actually, before we do that, now we get to do the AI. Now, as I understand it better now, you do half rounded up opportunity, I think. I'm still not sure. And half danger. So none of them are in danger because we don't have any cars. Yep. I'm going to say the closest is, those two have the opportunity. Not really. I don't know if it really makes sense right now, but I think they're in danger because they're the closest. So he's the closest, and he's in the middle and not behind cover here. And this guy's in the middle, and he's kind of the closest. We're a little right there. So he is going to, he's a thug, and he's just going to run up and try to beat us up. So he moves 5 to there. And then he will, closest is this one, so he's going to move to there. Okay. And he has, he's activated. So actually, I'm going to put an activation token on the ones that haven't activated yet and take it off as we go. I like that idea better. Okay, so he made it there. So next is player's warband. So he's first, but I think the dog is going to run and jump at the guy first. So to defend his master, right? So Doggo has a, yes. So we're gonna roll the glittery. Oh, looks like we already went. So Doggo went ahead and hit him, but he was able to, his melee is 4. So Doggo hit him and he hit Doggo back. So go ahead and roll damage. Okay, looks like Doggo did 1 point of damage, and they only have 1 life point. So Doggo takes him down. Rawr, rawr.
Good job, Doggo.
Good job, Doggo. And then he did not hurt Doggo at all because he rolled a 1 through 4 is no damage. A 5 through 9 is 1 point of damage, and if you roll the 10, you get 2 points of damage. Now I have that chart in my head much better now. Okay, let's gonna go ahead and see who goes next. So next is the player's warband. So our characters who still have yet to go are going to move up. Who do you want to move up first?
Let's see. Maybe since he's in front. He's like one of the strongest.
Yep, so he has 3 actions also. So he can move to there, to here. Nope, not to the end.
Okay.
It's only 5. But he does have enough to get to the next
Yep.
in danger. Oh, that's actually...
He's gonna jump right into combat.
Yep, he's gonna jump right into combat. So that will take off his activation token, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll for my guy.
All right.
So glittery dice is still us, and I have a melee of 7 versus his melee of 4. All right, so my melee of
7 and 6.
4. So I hit him. He did not hit me. Now I get to roll damage to him. I am an experienced fighter. I was on the high school baseball team, and I'm really good with that bat. So I'm gonna go ahead and and I hit the double damage. So I really knocked this guy into the car, and he is out of action. So that was good.
Let's go.
Now we will see who's next. So next is the Players Warband again. Man, I've been getting lucky. I must not have shuffled very well.
Yes.
We're gonna go ahead and use.
She's also in the front. And
you want her to go since she's in the front? Okay, so she only has 2 actions, so she's gonna run up 5 there.
Look at these punks.
And then she's not confident she wants to take this guy on yet. He has a knife, so she's gonna hide right there until she can get a little more support.
Until Duggo
and then
or Myra comes.
Battle Frenzy. The next character that activates will have an extra attack action this turn. That's not good. So this is the next card, because if that's him, depending on who it is, if it's him, that could hurt. Okay, here we go. So the next turn will be the Players Warband. Wow, we got lucky. We got lucky.
Yes.
Okay, so you get an extra attack action, so you're going to be able to move first. So you have a move of 6 because you're fast.
Myra
so she goes to there.
Myra's going to go over there and help.
You want to get into combat? Because you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to help Kara.
You're battle frenzied. You're battle frenzied. You run in there, and now you have, that was 1 movement action, a 2nd movement action. So you'd normally have 1 attack, but since you're battle frenzied, you actually get 2 attacks at him. So go ahead and roll your dice.
All right. Let's hope Myra can do this.
Okay. Let's see. Wow. So Myra actually gets hit. Unfortunately, you didn't roll that for damage. So go ahead and roll and see what happens, because this guy has a 5 melee. Luckily, you only did 1 damage. So 1 damage means 0. So you don't take any life points of damage, which is fantastic. But you get another attack now, so you can you can try to attack again.
All right, let's hope.
As we've seen, combat is dangerous because you can get hit back. Looks like both of you hit. Now go ahead and roll damage for both. Okay, so you're going to take 1 point of damage there.
Oh, no.
That's no good. We'll take 1 point of damage for you, which is Myra. Actually, this is 1 point of damage here. And then you get to roll for him. He takes 4, so you actually don't do any damage to him this turn. That's unfortunately. So he blocks that one. And that is your 2 attacks. Okay. And lastly, this is going to have to be... Where'd those cards go?
Yes, I hope.
Yeah, it's the 2 enemies warbands left. There's only 1 left, so he's going to get to go. And he is going to attack you. I'm going to roll for him. You've been wounded, so your skill moves down by 1. So your combat is a 4. And that means you missed, but he hits you again. So let's see what he does to you.
Whoa, 4. Okay.
This time, he doesn't wound you. But he gets another attack because he has 2 actions. Yep. And this time, he misses you, but you hit him.
Oh, and I was
you do
trying.
1 damage, so you're not hurting him, but that's okay because you have a lot of support coming this turn. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. You got to rebuild your activation deck. There's only 1 enemy left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get a fancy random one. Go ahead and pick.
Don't look.
Don't look. All right, let's put that in there.
I hope that was a good one.
Now get this a good shuffle for activation.
Yep.
I like this random activation because you never know who's going to go, and you never know whether the bonus or hindrance is going to apply to you or
to go and fight.
Oh, yeah, this turn.
Kara's going to go.
So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to place our activation tokens on our characters there, and then. This guy is definitely in danger, so he's going to go, and he's in opportunity, so he's going to go first of the bad guys. And since he's the only one there, that completely makes sense, the bad guys. So here, oops, I'm sorry, let me shuffle them all up again since I accidentally flipped them. Okay, so we are going, so first to go is the Players Warband. Now,
nice.
I don't know if there's a rule that you have to go first because you're closest, but I think it still helps to have someone rush in to attack. She didn't get to attack last time, so we're going to go in with her. You want to roll?
Kara can do it.
her name, yep, go ahead. Okay, so she has a, oh, actually, we didn't tell you guys, but last game they got 1 experience, so she actually got a little bit of fisticuffs in, so she upgraded her melee to 4 instead of 3. It's still not enough because she gets 5 for melee outnumbering, and so she doesn't hit. This guy, however, does not hit, so that's fine. So that was her attack, and so we will see who is next. So she's done. Next is the player's warband. Again, you're injured. It's best to kind of stay back while our...
Yeah, she should, like, move a little back.
Well, she can't, because... Well, actually, I don't know the disengagement rules, but let's... I think the best thing to do is probably get...
me one of those. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to have Doggo get in there? Okay.
Alright,
so let's get Doggo in.
That Doggo up there.
Now, Doggo's going to take some time to get to him and not going to be able to help yet.
Yeah.
But since he's there, he's going to add an outnumber bonus to everybody. So now, actually, do you want to go now since you have 2 outnumber bonuses? Okay. So you're +2 for the outnumber, but -1 for the 1 wound. So go ahead and roll. So your melee is 5. +1 would be a 6. So that's exactly what you needed. It's a good thing Doggo came in. And he misses you. So go ahead and roll damage.
Good job, Doggo.
And a 6 is going to do 1 life points worth of damage, which is going to take him out. So very heroically, you take him out. And that is the end of the enemies. So that will be the end of this game. Now, this second scenario is very cool because you get to play out a mission right off the bat. And since we rescued that girl right now, we're going to go into some choose-your-own-adventure choices to see what happens for the rest of the scenario. The scenario is not over. And we're excited to play this. So I hope you liked this video. I hope the videography was a little better than last time. So appreciate it, and thanks. If you want to subscribe, that'd be cool. It's Frank and Beans, our daddy-daughter videos that we're going to be doing. We're not very great at the rules, so if we did do something wrong in here, feel free to put it in the comments, and we can try to learn better as well, okay? All right, once again, this is Fear the Darkness, Scenario 2, Scene 1. Thanks for watching. Okay, the last thing we wanted to say is in the last mission, we gained 1 experience point, so we upgraded the Victor's ranged from 3 to 4 using the 1 experience point. We thought it was funny. He would go back and start reading some firearms magazines or something because he realized that with, you know, the baseball bat's not always going to cut it. Yeah. His little sister here also was reading the magazines with him, so she has now a firearms 4. Yeah. And then, like we were saying, Lara here has a had a 3 melee, but since she got into fisticuffs, we thought that she would be good to also upgrade her melee.
Plus, one last thing.
Oh,
in the last episode, the doggo died. But don't worry. He's back to life. Scooby-Doo is back, guys. He's back.
Well, now we have to edit that out because you can't say Scooby-Doo since it's trademarked. But anyways, yeah, joking. All joking aside, yeah, the dog did get taken out last game, but we rolled a 1 for his recovery, so he came back. We would have probably cheated if we rolled worse than that, just because we love our dog. But, you know, it's your game. You can do what you want. So I hope you enjoyed the mission.